Sylvia's just 2 for 5 from the floor.
Every time she touches the basketball, she's attracted 2 or 3 people. And when Nicole Willingham was in the game, she was giving her a lot of physical body contact.
Bird, finally, Sue Bird gets a shot to fall from the floor. She had been 0 for 8. 3-point lead is Seattle's largest of the night. Chicago, meanwhile, has missed its last 6 shots to fall behind. Camille Little that time on fouls, and Cravel threw it out of bounds. Let's revisit Carolyn's keys to the game tonight. Points in the paint, Chicago's +2, but they used to be a lot more plussing. Seattle's done great on the boards.
Well, Seattle closed the gap with the points in the paint in this second quarter, and then they have been in charge, in control of the glass this whole entire first half.
We are going to take a timeout. 2:29 left to go. Close game here in the second quarter.
Trapped it, you sprinted back into play, got the deflection. That's what hard work and hustle does right there.
So Brian Agler talking about the hard work and the hustle, Carolyn, and it's paid off in ways like this.
They've created momentum from their defense. They've picked up their intensity. They've gotten some steals. They've broken some plays for Chicago, and then that builds with confidence on the offensive end.
Brian Agler's team trying to snap a 2-game losing streak. They've also lost 4 of their last 5 games on the road, and they've done a terrific job defending Sylvia Fowles, leading the WNBA in scoring at 20.5 points per game. She only has 4 points today and only 2 rebounds for Big Sil.
When you're the team on the road, what you have to do, number one, is take priority. Their priority has to be your defense. The second thing you do is not to rely on the outside shot, but to stay in that attack mode. That will build confidence for you offensively.
Sylvia Fowles made her presence known in another way by blocking the shot. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Sylvia leads the WNBA in blocks, averaging 2.5 per game plus. First in scoring, blocks, double-doubles, points in the paint. A breakout year. Katie Smith hasn't played in a while. Hit a couple of jumpers earlier in the game. Missed that one.
Now, when Chicago has been at their best, it's when touches have been had by Sylvia Fowles. Now, the one thing that you've got to do in order to get the ball to Sylvia is reverse the basketball and then get the ball to the top and then in down low to Fowles.
Had a lot of fouls in this game. Chicago has scored only 1 point in the last 5 minutes, and their field goal drought is approaching 3 minutes. Started off very good, 5 of 8 from the floor, but since then just 4 of 18 as a team. Epiphany Prince is coming back in. Vandersloot already is in. So the starting lineup is back in now for Chicago. Foul, Snow, Vandersloot, Prince. Crayveld actually staying on the floor for 1 sub.
The difference between these two teams, Seattle not shooting the ball very well either, but they're getting second chance opportunities. They're getting to the offensive board, where Chicago has struggled in that area.
Out rebounding Chicago 21-16. There's Vandersloot into Sylvia Fowles.
And that happens from reversing the basketball.
Fowles was giddy when she was talking to us earlier today about playing with Vandersloot. Sue Bird says she's sort of like a throwback. There aren't a lot of true point guards anymore. Vandersloot certainly is a terrific passer and also can score, much like Sue Bird. Little inside to Robinson, who was left alone, and then Fowles came over.
They got lucky on that one because the pitching Prince was a little late on the rotation on the backside.
Another block for Fowles. Vandersloot off the mark. Camille Little goes crashing to the floor.
When you watch
on the foul.
Ball reversal, and then Vandersloot knows just how to get the ball inside to Sylvia Fowles, who has positioned herself to post up and keep Camille Little to the outside.
Second foul on Sylvia Fowles. Carolyn Swords coming in for Sylvia, who goes out with the 2 fouls. So Fowles at 6'6", sitting down for Swords, who's also 6'6". She was the 15th overall pick in this second round this year out of BC. Number 30 in white.
It's a good decision to get fouls out of the game with a little over a minute left. You don't want her picking up that third foul going in at halftime.
Win Cash has it rim out. Inside a minute. Seattle 0 for 8 from three-point range tonight. They average just under 6 threes a game. Swords misses from in close.
Chicago's offense is stagnant. They have to catch and then think about the next pass. There's not an anticipation when they catch the basketball of where they want to go with it next.
Bird, little touch pass over to Cash. Good rotation by Vandersloot to get on Smith. Robinson walked. Got her. Coming up at halftime, we will have Carolyn Peck's mid-year review. You don't want to miss that. And we'll have more on the leadership of Sue Bird. I have a feeling you might be talking a little Danielle Adams, perhaps?
I'm keeping it a secret. You'll have to stay tuned in.
If I were you, I would do that. But if I were you, I could do a lot more things. Shot clock's off, Carolyn. Here's Epiphany Prince. Taking it, and Swords lays it in. Nice penetration and dish by Prince. Timing up for Seattle. Bird, stop, pop, yes, and she's fouled. A disastrous end for Chicago. Seattle with an opportunity for a 4-point play.
This is one of the reasons she is the best point guard in the world. She can make plays like that. Hits the three, draws the foul, and gets to the free throw line.
That is the first three-pointer that Seattle has made tonight. They had missed their first 9. That pull-up jumper, patented Sue Bird. Chicago looked like they could be heading into the locker room with the lead, but instead a 4-point play by Bird ends the first half. Seattle leads it 33-30. Sue Bird coming up big as we go to the studio right after these messages.